want to start coming out?
Well, I was going to start, but you've already introduced her.
I'm a very fun. Yeah, man.
Blacks is flustered.
All right, my groupie. So what?
I'm a groupie.
So what?
We're all TIFA groupies.
Okay.
All right, talk to me.
All right, so I guess let's jump right into the latest track, Own Money, the one hit that hits a little different. So what message were you sending with that song?
Yeah.
I love that song.
Why do you think like stuff off a bit behind the song?
Look here, lady. Look here. We are jealous over. Okay.
It's like things off a bit busy. You know what it is though? I'm just in a place where I'm not bound by, endorsement contracts or school tours, and I'm in a different country, and I just in a place where I just want to sing some song for the people. I just want fun to come back in dancehall, and we just want the girl them to walk out again and talk the things them, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
kind of like when I was growing up or when I was coming into the business, I just want people to have fun again. Like it's boring now, like with the people standing.
With camera.
With the phone.
Camera.
Like, people need to dance and interact and we see it coming back now. And that's the space that I'm in. I'm just sing some song for the people right now.
Okay, so let's talk about when you just get into the business. Because, like you said, when you back then it was fun. What you think is missing out of dancehall, like when you just started, till now? What do you think is missing?
The fun.
The fun.
And as I said, it's coming back slowly. You know what I mean? Remember the dancehall in itself was a culture within the culture. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Down to the dressmaker and tailor used to make money.
Linen suits.
Exactly. You know what I mean? That was the time when people used to make money because you go to the party, you need a new outfit.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And you need to make it like this. It need to look like this. You know what I mean? Like the dancehall was a culture within the actual culture.
You know, sometimes I look at you artists on the stage, right? And the song hot. The song hot like fire, and all me see is a bunch of people with camera station.
Yep, because people want to capture the moment to blacks. People want to capture the moment.
But at what point do you pay your money to come watch an artist and actually enjoy yourself? That part there, you know what? Them need for ban. Them need for ban cell phone.
I'm in the middle about it. I'm in the middle about it.
You okay with that?
I'm in the middle.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Because whereas I agree with you, I also agree with you. People want to capture the moment, but at the same time, I hate when I'm performing and the phones are like this and nobody's moving. I tend to stop. If you've ever seen my performances, I tend to stop and say, listen, I don't perform for boring people.
Okay.
We're going to do an interactive performance. You know what I mean?
Right.
But not everybody knows how to interact with the crowd like that. Some people just go on the stage and sing them songs. So that's another part of it that needs help, so to speak, is, no disrespect to nobody, but a lot of the younger ones, they cannot perform.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
We don't disagree.
Nobody get them cannot
No, I'm not disrespect. It's not that. No, it's not
but
disrespect.
some of them can't perform. They need to learn how to interact with the audience.
Yes, it's not disrespect. Believe
you know what I
me.
mean? You have to know how. Like, it's funny because I was having this conversation with my manager, and he's like, yo, you're the first artist I'm going to have to wait upon. You know what I mean? But then I love to go to the venue early and see the crowd. You know what I mean? Because I might go to the venue and it's an older crowd, and I have to shift up the set. You know what I mean? I might go into the crowd and it's more men than women.
You have to cater.
You understand? So you have to cater. You have to go and cater to your audience. You have to know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Performance is not just going there and doing karaoke. You know what I mean? And that's why there's a steady decline, so to speak. And you find that mostly the 90s, 2000s parties are the parties that are making money because people are getting value for it. We're in a recession.
Oh, true.
You know what I mean? I'm going to think twice about how I spend my $50 or $70 if it makes sense. You know what I mean? You're never going to see an empty Berries concert.
No.
You're never going to see an empty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you're actually getting a show.
But you're actually getting a show. Thank you.
Because let me catch up a little bit. You see, back in nowadays, I don't know how old them young people is, but back in the days, artists take the craft serious. Like literally, them come on with them actual suit or a costume, like how we used to call it, right? And then them actually work with the crowd.
It was more performative.
It's more performance than anything else. It's not that stand-up boring thing that just everybody look around and you're like, okay, and you as an artist be like,
they actually sang their songs, not tracks.
Dash.
Are you talking about Milli Vanilli?
No. I mean, right now, what you're hearing right now in the dancehall community is it's whereas you are singing behind a track that's actually like.
You're singing behind the song. Basically.
Exactly.
That's a TV track where it's the chorus.
Exactly.
You know,
but
feel
then
it.
you also have to remember that, like, probably my my generation, me, the conscience, you know what I mean? We were the last generation to come from a school of like
that is
certain events like Sting. That was a rite of passage where if you go up on Sting and you get a buckle, that means
you start over
your
again
career
next
done.
year.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You start over
all over again next year.
Once, you know, once you go through that rite of passage, and I know it's so sad to see, you know, like Sting, like we lose certain things like that because we need certain things like that to develop. No.
What? No,
we need certain.
She said to develop.
To develop, we need
she
certain
don't need
shows.
the old classic format.
Some of the old classic need to come back.
No,
no, you think so? TIFA, have you ever been on Sting? Have you ever been on Sting?
Of course.
Okay. Me never see you get a buckle, you know?
No, I never get a buckle.
Okay. So what's wrong with keeping certain show where you know so you have to prepare for?
2026.
Really?
Prepare for it, but you know, buckle can't work now because you know last suit.
Yeah.
Things
and time evolve blocks.
And they will all change.
So you have to adjust, brother. You have to adjust.
Yeah, what I'm saying, like even let's step out of Jamaica for a bit, but even good old things like the Apollo. Now the Apollo where them used to, you know, everything a boo you
yes,
and, like we need back some of those things like for build character and to build.
Booze was actually encouragement, you know.
To get better. Yes. Look here, look, Beenie Man is one of the greatest dancers.
The biggest booze.
Right.
You know what I mean? I remember, you know, when Mandela come and get booed
biggest
in the stadium.
boo in Jamaica.
No, in the world.
And he learned from that. You know where I come from? So I think we just need back certain things like that. Like people have gotten accustomed to just in front of the phone. In front of the phone is not real life.
Your music career.
Yeah.
Was there ever a time you got discouraged?
Of course.
Either by what's going on. Talk to me.
Of course. I'm human. First of all, the burnout is real.
The burnout.
Burnout is something that is real. And I've been doing this for a very, very long time. Like people don't even understand. Like I've been performing since I was probably like 8 years old.
Yeah, remember?
You know what I mean? I've been performing since I was like 8 years old. Like I've been touring. Like I used to be with this group called Ashe. I don't know if you're familiar with Ashe Performing Arts group. Like you had Ashe, you had Little People, you had, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I used to tour Jamaica. I used to tour the United States from a kid. So people don't understand. Like I've been doing this like forever. I'm just doing it now as me, but I've been doing it forever. And it's like, you know, after a while, it's like, especially when you are on every billboard, you're in the airport, you're at every school, like everybody knows it. You have a car that you're driving because you have a BMW endorsement and you have to put pink wheels on it and everybody knows when you're coming, you literally have no privacy. You know what I mean? And then so much is expected of you. Eventually and then you have, of course, we don't live in a utopic society. So you have the dirty people, them.
Talk to me,
you know what I mean? Or the bad mind people, them are like, oh, you know, she's sitting on an endorsement empire, on a corporate empire. You know what I mean?
And them try to try
exactly, and they're trying to get you out of it because them feel like, you know, you probably make enough money already, or you.
Well, to most of us, you know, you're not human, you're a star. To most of us, we not see it like regular. You know, we not see it like regular. We see it as a star, but then. You know, how do you balance trying to keep the stress of you not getting a break, plus keeping up with the genre?
For me, as I said, burnout is real. For me, luckily, my dad had filed for me and I got a green card. Not for true. When I just came to America. Like I just was tired of, you know what I mean? I just wanted to, and I just moved to the most non-Jamaican area that I could.
Yeah.
And
you go hide.
Yeah. I just, of course, you know, it's close to everything, close to the airport, but we're just going on one little. And honestly, I think it saved my life. And I think it brought me back to not only TIFA, but Latifa. You know what I mean? Where I live, nobody says TIFA. Everybody says Latifa, Miss Brown. You know what I mean? And I could just be a regular person. You. And then the pandemic happened the year after that. And I was just in the house. I'd gotten a studio set up. And that's how I fell back in love with the process, because I was just in the house recording myself, like lock up in the closet, and I record myself the entire time. I got back to cooking, I got back to, you know what I mean, drawing, the fun things that I loved. You know what I mean? So that as much as people say, don't let me hate the pandemic, I loved it. I was having the time of my life. So that is how I really got back to me. Sometimes you have to take a step away, because when you're in it, you can't see. You have to step out to look in. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
So you finally get some rest now, so you're back on track now, because what? You've been releasing songs almost every year. There hasn't been a year that you haven't released a song.
Always.
So you're keeping up with the trend, or you're just doing you?
I'm just doing me.
You're just doing you?
Let me ask you a question, Tifa. A lot of people here, and again, if you have a one name and people can identify, you have a star. So no, that's it. But a lot of people don't really know Tifa the entrepreneur.
Are even Tifa the person?
Tell me about the
because
entrepreneur.
all we know, what do DEM? That's all we know.
You know what? All right. You always have a plan A and B and C.
That is it.
And I kind of learned this the hard way, but in terms of my entrepreneurial things, you guys heard of, food-wise, whatever. I kind of tend to keep them separate now because them's a wall of ears. You know what I mean? And not everybody has your best interest at heart. Yeah. So I tend to
you can't say, man. That's
I tend to push out what I need to push out when it's time to promote. But I tend to kind of keep things private now. You know what I mean? Because as people are evil.
No, you can't say it. That's a bad man. You can't say that's a bad man.
You know what I'm like? A lot of us Caribbean artists now, we are learning to diversify with money. We have put some here, make it grow. Put some there, make it grow. Which is why I appreciate the fact that you being an entrepreneur, like
an artist and an entrepreneur.
Yeah, because it sets the mindset. Because back in the days, most artists were just artists,
right?
And then they evolve from that genre right here, that one image.
There's no way, especially now in this recession that we're in, that you can survive on one thing stream of income. There's no possible way. There's no way.
And as artists, they don't have no pension for say, boy. Okay, then when we're done.
Somewhat.
They finally.
No. When I say that, I mean when I say somewhat, I mean like for me, it's different. And this is the beauty about being a writer, because you have your publishing and your
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Next generation of smarts with.
Exactly. So that's the beauty about being. That's the beauty about actually writing your songs. You are literally a puppet, and you have to depend on show money.
Yeah.
But when the shows dry up, what happens?
You
know what I mean?
You have song pension come in.
Like that.
I got a question for you, but we have to come back and talk about it.
I want to talk about your writing. Are you a ghostwriter?
Yes.
Are you a ghostwriter?
I am.
You are?
But they have me signing those NDAs.
Oh. Now my money good, man. Money. Money good, man.
I want to talk about the $20,000 though.
What $20,000?
$20,000.
I will get that now.
What are you talking?
Me hear one interview with her. Right now, I have 19.5.
Oh, hold on. The 20 or the 30? It was 30.
A 30?
It's 30.
So I have to go back and spend some more money. We'll be right back, people. It's the morning show. Nobody move, nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, bubble out a boy waistline from the beach. A who that a chat them can go and preach. Can me have couple styles to your man me want teach. Bubble me, no response to them. Can me come here so fi party, not fi no friend. All who want kick up, try no me no see them a just party. I want DEM. Oh, we a party up. Strong liquor we a be in our party cup. Hot girls roll up, flat girls stand up. Cause a bubble we a bubble till the sun come up. No, we not pop like Chuck. Who wants to so please don't shut up. We don't give a damn, we don't give a damn. Take the make and jazz. Your body, your body, your body, your body, your body, your body, your body. Jiggle from the left to the right. Wiggle out and make a mash up man outside. Wine and bend over, slip from back. If the man them not careful, mash up inside.
Welcome to the morning show.
I don't follow rules and they don't like me.
With DJ Blacks, DJ Jimmy, and Chargy.
I'm only here in the morning.
It's about to get crazy.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's a Tuesday morning. And we got Tifa in the building. Charge is in the building, Junior Blacks is in the building, and myself, Jimmy Boscom, inside the building. It is going to be a wonderful, wonderful morning. I drop short of the mark.
Where you drop short now? Where you know?
Okay, so I thought I heard $20,000, bro.
Okay.
But she actually said 30. Well, maybe our price gone up.
What's that bet?
Okay, so basically what happened is I was watching this interview with Tifa, right? And Tifa was speaking to the host or the moderator. You know what, Tifa? You will give them the story, Tifa.
Now I was saying I can still have children And
because you don't have none yet, right?
I have none
Okay,
yet.
all right.
So anybody that wants to, approach me, you know what I mean, or court me, or have a relationship with me and would like to have children with me, make sure you have a $30,000 US.
So me, with my bride self, me here 20,000. So right now I have 19. So I have 19.5 right now. So it's a big apply for the extra 5 months.
It's 30,000.
Because
It's 2026. You're gonna get your surrogates.
Yeah. So this is the question that I had to ask her, right? Because she said surrogate, and when I heard the interview, I was like, is she really serious? Because I know people take their music careers super serious, and I've heard the rumors of others genres, others people, selectors, even celebrities out there, where them do them thing, but them get them surrogates.
Right.
Would you really?
Yeah.
Really?
You don't want to mash up your body, mama?
No.
No, I don't say
Mama,
mash up your
can't
body.
reset, you're young,
That's fine. I just don't want to wobble with a belly for 9 months.
Listen, it's not wobble. And you
Listen,
look
it is a woman's right.
Did she just say wobble?
Yeah, wobble. You ever see some of the women, them wobble and them foot, their feet are swollen, their face is swollen. Pregnancy takes a toll on a lot of.
It does.
But Tifa, you don't look
It's a
cute
big-
and wobble.
What?
What?
That's
a beautiful thing,
You can hold her hand and I'll brush her hair. I'm just, 2026, but I'm not.
Jaja Christ.
Are you ready for that though in your career? Like, are you?
Overall.
See that smile. Yeah, you ready for that?
No.
No?
But I think it's selfish of me
Okay.
as an only child to not give my mom a
A
granddad.
granddad.
Oh, there you
Don't
go.
make your mother pressure your mama.
She's not.
Okay, all right.
I'm just being selfish.
Okay.
And I feel if I give her a grandchild, she'll live longer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So you're an only child?
I'm going to use those words with my kids.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say. If you give me a grandchild, I will live longer.
No, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
So you're an only child?
Yeah, I'm only child from my mom.
Okay, so because to me, you said that what you have, my figure say you have about 4 bad brothers behind you.
I do
For
have
say,
brothers
boy,
and sisters. Like, my brothers and sisters.
Okay, but just for mom.
Yeah, I'm just the only child from mom.
Okay.
okay.
So when you when did you started, like not the group that when you're young, like when did you say, all right, my there
Gonna go,
that level I know, so I'm ready for touch stage by myself and do your thing, like at
You know
what age?
When I just started college.
So that's in the 90s?
Sir,
Late 90s?
no.
Early 2000s?
Sir, leave me alone.
Early 2000s.
So anyways,
No, hold on.
I want the DEM.
No, I want the HIM. I want the HIM. Listen.
no, listen.
Tell them to still no call no, we're not take no call no.
I knew, so I had a boyfriend going into college, and I had stopped, I'd taken a year off because I wanted to be a regular kid. I wanted to stay back at school. I wanted to, started even playing field hockey.
Oh, feel like in Jamaica?
Yes. You're looking at the indoor and outdoor leading goal scorer.
There
But
you go.
Exactly.
That
a
man
whole other
talk about.
conversation.
Right there, sir.
So, and he was just like, why aren't you singing? You know what I mean? By the time I got to college, he was just like, why aren't you singing? And he had like a makeshift studio. And his brother was doing like productions.
Okay.
Had a sound system, and I cut my demo. And then the demo ended up to a friend, and it ended up at Big Ship Studios. And then I was like, Mommy, I really want to do this. And my mom was just like, all right, let's make a deal. Finish college, get a degree, and
can do it.
I'll support you. You can do anything. She paid for my first music video.
Shout out to
while in
mom.
school.
Shout out to mom.
You know what I mean? She paid for my first music video, while in school. She was so encouraging. So that's basically how, when I started on my own, was college.
So your
Yes.
turn.
Thank
Yes,
you very
sir.
much. So your degree, which degree you get, mama?
I have psychology and HR and marketing.
Right up your alley, brother. Psycho. Right up your alley.
So money can make for both ends, brother.
You have to
Money
have a plan
can make
B.
for
You
both
have
ends,
to have a plan B. So Big Ship was your first, you record your...
Ended up there, and then it ended up, after that, it ended up at Ward 21.
Which song was that?
This song called Uh-Oh, Wind Down Low, Juke 2 time and bring it up slow. I'm still the video that I do. So, and then my cousin was just like, because he was friends with like War 21 and all of them at that time, and he was like, you sure you want to do this? This music business is a dirty business, and I say yes. And so he introduced me to Suko from War 21 in the gas station at Mullines and Boulevard. And I was just like, I can sing, I can DJ, I can do my own harmonies, I write my own music. And he was like, okay, if you see.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, that's all right. Them say trust and believe. The DTM is real.
Okay.
He's like, you know, you have to go audition. I remember he's coming from like Jammy's analog days, and myself auditioned, Natalie Starm auditioned. I don't think Timberlake auditioned. I don't think she was there at the time, but yeah. We got thrown in, it's like we formed the Bada Bada gang, and then the rest is history.
No, you said you're not under contract right now, right? Back then, were you limited to what you could sing?
No.
Them give you free range to say, do you?
Yeah, it's just, they allowed me, especially when they found out like, I could write. Natalie was a writer also. They allowed us free reign to just be ourselves, you know what I mean? If Suko had an idea, like Chronic Girl, Suko had an idea, like TIFA may have an idea. Yeah, and him come with the melody and we just finish write the lyrics together, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we had like free reign, and it was great for us at the time, because like you hear a lot of the horror stories about, you know, women not being protected, and it's like we had these 3 bulldogs, so they had to get to them before they get to us.
You. Nice,
you know
nice,
what I mean?
nice.
So it worked out like.
So those were your musical brothers.
Yeah, man. So and I learned a lot from them in terms of like, remember they produce a lot. Suko is behind a lot of the great rhythms that crossed over. You know what I mean? So I learned a lot from them in terms of, you know, even mixing. When a song mix, how it for sound, like when a song don't mix good. Big up to Conley, big up to Suko, big up to Mean Dog, big up to Rumblood. So it's a lot. I owe a lot to them. It's funny because they asked me the other day, what is my most memorable moment up to now? And I said, up to now was when Wild 21 took me on tour to Europe for the very first time.
Wow.
And they made me the first female dancehall artist to perform in the Czech Republic.
Nice, nice.
You know what I mean? So I owe a lot to them. Like, it was really with them that TIFA career started.
So how was that tour? How that was your first?
That's my first European tour. Like, that was insane. You know what I mean? At that time, I just had like Chronic Girl and Bottom of the Barrel, and to see them singing that word for word, you know what I mean? Look at me, I remember.
And them not even understand a word.
And they don't understand a word, and I'm just.
But them a sing. But them of course.
I'm in my big I Love Jamaica t-shirts and my little skirts. And,
that is it. That is it. Let me ask you a question, Tifa, right?
Yeah.
If there was a verses right now, right, in the dancehall world.
Yeah.
Not a clash, verses. And this is a 2-part question, because it's a tricky question still, but you will catch your punchline at the end of it. You have a verses, and you could sing all your songs them that you had, right? Your ghostwriting songs and all them things. Who would you go up against? And
who fun enough. I don't want nobody to take this interview the wrong way. No, brother, you know about my people.
And then love
look
to take
here.
things the wrong
Exactly.
way.
So let me explain. The reason why I ask is I want to know who you ghostwrite for. So
no, she can't. She can't. She can't.
I try trick her.
No, you can't trick her. We're not getting. No, we can't.
Let me say this. I've written for men.
That is it. That I want to find out.
I've written for
because
women.
a lot of people can't.
No,
right.
I'm not going to tell you who I've written
No.
for
We don't want to know. But if when we hear,
I can say this much. I've written for men. I've written for women. I've written for even female rappers. But as I said, we signed the NDA.
NDA, you can't talk about it. So I just wanted to get a range of where she's been at when it comes down to the ghostwriting skills. Because a lot of ghostwriters, they don't really get, they can't get credit for it. Because they have to sign the NDA. However, like, you know.
Behind the scene, though, behind the scene.
Money are trickling.
Okay.
There was this recent verses between Tank and what's his name?
Tyrese.
And I never knew that some of the songs that, like, Tank was a writer. Like
he's written a lot of songs and sang back up on a lot of the songs too.
Like Neil.
So maybe just fast and nosy one in your business.
That's all I can say.
So the money are trickling then.
It's all right.
It's still 30 grand, brother. Still 30.
No, you never know. Like you never know.
He's
like,
still trying.
This month it can be $10, and then 3 months later it can be 10. You never know.
Okay.
10,000. You never know. You know what I mean? It just depends on how much the songs play, or you know, if they're used, if they're synced in any movies. You know what I mean?
Acting. Ooh. Acting, because we see, no, man, I say she know what it put on one piece of acting. Because believe you me, if me did pay that 30 grand there, and you know, no one couldn't look on her bite up lip them weird.
No, but you wouldn't, like, it would be a surrogate anyways.
Yeah, but me I say no, I couldn't bite up lip. So did you ever consider?
Yeah. Alright, so with the performing arts group that I told you I was with, I'm formally trained in singing, dancing, and acting.
What you can do?
What you can't do?
That's the question. What you can't do, Tiff?
Let me talk about what you can't do, Tiff. Because right now, I see I do everything.
I can't bake.
You can't
Can't
bake.
cook anything when I can't bake.
You can't bake?
You can't bake.
Oh.
Like if you literally tell me to bake, like if it's a box cake, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can't bake. Yeah, you gotta get a dumpling with icing.
My mother can't bake. She teach me for bake, so we can work with the 30 grand. The teacher for
You're
bake.
still trying.
You still a try with that.
You're still
The
trying.
money now got no. You're still 30, Jimmy.
Listen,
Still 30.
I want a little baby girl with nothing, yo. I want it.
9.5. Find a 9.5.
5.95 on you. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Now, do you prefer singing as opposed to DJ? Because you know, again, your style different, and one of the reasons why you stand out from everybody else, you don't sound like somebody else. Like you hear a person say, "Boy, yo, Mega, you sound like Buju. Yo, this you sound like that." Like you don't sound like somebody else. But do you prefer the singing as opposed to the dancehall? Or you just like you say, you just adapt to wherever you go. You go sound look.
It depends on the mood. It depends on the rhythm. It depends on the vibe. You know what I mean? Because some things just call for the little mellow sweetness. You know what I mean? Some things just call for the rah-rah. You know what I mean? So it just depends on the mood and the vibe.
You mentioned money coming in earlier. And there's different forms of money coming in terms of from the musical platforms. Some of them streaming money coming in. Some of them are the radio money coming in. Which money is stronger, streaming or radio?
Yeah, especially for Jamaican artists. Especially for Jamaican artists.
I think radio plays more, especially mainstream radio.
So my two-part question is this, because me normally do two-part question. So at this point, right, why is it that a lot of the artists from the island right now, they're going towards this where they can only create songs to which it's streaming only? Because again, if you give it a clean version on radio, on the song can't play, then you can't get more money.
Like what's the deal with the
Where's the sense
raw?
with that?
I think it's just education. You know what I mean? And for a while, you know, because of the advent of the internet and social media, people thought that, you know, we don't need radio. You know what I mean? And radio is actually number one.
So somebody just figure say them get views and them popular.
Radio, especially here in America, radio
is
actually
number one. Yeah.
number one. You know what I mean?
So these youngins, they're just doing
Them
it
don't
just to get the
understand,
view.
yeah,
Them not realize the
but
money
they don't
problem.
understand the education. A lot of them don't understand the education of it. Because remember when, you know, back then there used to be a standard to certain things. There's no standard now. Everybody can have Pro Tools on them computer and just put out a song and it blow up overnight.
Right.
But
So
does it have the longevity? Does it, you know what I mean?
So there's two hot rhythms out the road right now.
Yeah.
Right? I have a problem with producers just releasing song because must stop blame the artists them now. Because the artists them the rhythm at the producer said, boy, yo, me need that part of rhythm, me need that part of rhythm. Like how do you weigh out how often you release your song them, or you just go back to back and just flood the streets and things say, boy, yo.
It depends. You have something called momentum, you know. So it depends. You know what I mean?
Because I've seen where artists song kill them own song.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I mean, sometimes you do have to regulate, and sometimes you just have to go with the wave.
Okay, so talk about the wave now.
So it depends, you know what I mean? If you're on that high and you're on that momentum,
All right.
then why wouldn't you stop? Why would you stop feeding the people? You know what I mean? And it might work out in your favor. Let's say you're putting out an album, or let's say it's a build up towards something else.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but then you do have those times when you do have to regulate.
And just work with.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Regulate your releases.
Do you choose the rhythm that you know say, all right, this going to fit me, or you know what, other rhythm I have right now, so I'm going to jump on it?
No. If I don't like the rhythm, I don't voice on it.
Can't feel the vibes.
I can't write to it. I don't get, no. How I write is, so this is one of my writing processes. Like, I get the rhythm, and I turn it up really loud in the house, and I pretend like I'm in a dance or a party, and I say to myself, would I dance to this?
So
would
all
I
of your songs-
would I break out to this? Like,
Okay.
how would I feel? You know what I mean? I like to put myself in
Into the
the
moment.
mind of the patron. Cause yes, I am singing for me, but I'm also singing for millions of people.
You're just picturing everybody looking
Exactly.
at you. Okay.
Would I
okay.
shake to this? Would I break out it like, you know what I mean? Would I bop to this?
Bop bop. They like the bop bop. Bop bop. The bop bop
all
work.
done.
If you not go bop bop, yeah, go can't work.
Exactly. Would I bop
Bop
to
bop
this?
is yeah, go can't work without the bop
If
bop.
it can't
Like,
work,
no,
you're not
I'm
gonna
to
do
do
it.
it. If I don't like the rhythm, I don't care how popular it is. There are lots of popular rhythms out there that I don't like.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No. Is this a new trend where authorize it? Is a new thing now?
I think so, but I mean, I think it's dying out now.
I hope so. I hope so because
No, I
listen,
hope it doesn't.
as a DJ, as a DJ, me need 4 songs, at least 4 songs per
Look
rhythm. And
here.
this thing where artists producer only want one artist per
No.
rhythm.
Look
That's
here.
not
And
the
it-
culture.
Talk to him,
At,
Tifa,
at
talk
the
to
end
him.
of the day, guess what? You can't dictate to a man how him to use him things or how him
True.
to do him things. At the end of the day, it's his rhythm. Just like
True.
how it's my body. You can't dictate to me what I'm supposed to do with my body. It's my body.
True.
You can't dictate to me what I'm supposed to do with my rhythm. It's my rhythm.
Right, but do we consider the culture?
Yeah, we consider the culture, but if him decide him don't want certain people and him rhythm, him
You
just
don't want certain people.
You can't go take
Okay.
a free hype, you know. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna do a
It's the
freestyle
internet.
on
Yeah,
YouTube.
let's go do a freestyle and let it go and just do it for the fun of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you say once you know your worth, you don't have to wait for nobody authorization
Nice.
or approval. You just do your thing.
Nice. What that time around chat? I got one question. Please let me ask one question. If
I
you-
can't even get a question. And every time I get ready, no,
The
go
Sesame is
ahead.
a group. Didn't I make sure one of them from before she comes?
No,
Sesame
go
is a
ahead.
group.
I'm gonna go behind you.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, you go ahead.
No.
No, because I'm gonna change the whole.
Go ahead.
Oh my God! I just want to
Lego
know.
chargy.
My
Lego
God!
chargy.
So listen, so everybody's locked in right now. We have a lot of people locked in. So what's next for you? Where can we catch you? I know you're going to be at Best of the Best. We're excited about that. But like, what's it for you?
I need to update my tour flyer. I go to Dallas on Friday.
Oh.
And then I'm in Houston on Saturday. And I think Houston on Sunday again.
Okay, my daughter fly over there. So
Yeah.
shall I
Big
have
up
to
to Richard Roach Management and the whole
Mr. Richard, good morning,
Good
sir.
morning,
Yes,
Richard.
you on charge your fight.
Digital One Productions. I'm off to Texas this weekend.
Oh,
So you're doing
I'm
a
home
Texas
from-
tour?
Yeah, I'm actually on tour right now.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Actually
okay.
on tour until October. We end in Japan.
wow.
You went to
So-
Japan? I love
Yes.
Japan.
So
Wow.
we after that the next week we're at Best of the Best.
Right.
Yeah.
And have a week off, and then we're in New York.
Mm.
And then I go to Canada for 2 weeks, and yeah, we just Richard has me working.
Wicked Richard.
Which is what it should be.
If you've been doing this for a while, if you had to, would it be fair if I ask you what's your top 5 song where you as the artist is a fan of? If you were to pick 5
Of her songs?
of her songs, of your songs,
Spell it out definitely.
spell it out.
What the D-E-M?
Cranny Girl definitely.
Yeah, because that's our boss. Yeah.
Kitty Police.
You know, I find it last night, but I'm just,
No,
but I
Kitty
say,
Police
you know
was
what?
like, Kitty Police was an underground, like.
No, it might find it.
Yeah, it was an underground. It was an underground thing.
Right.
Like it literally came before Cranny Girl.
What is that Kitty Police?
So answer. Can't cancel me definitely because can't cancel me is personal.
Can't
Okay,
cancel me
can't cancel
personal.
his personal. Okay.
Can't
Talk
cancel
about
me
that
is
for a quick
personal.
second.
Nothing, it's just you. Just listen.
I've heard about 3 different versions. I heard a dub version. I heard
There's a remix with Beanie Man.
the remix of Beanie Man
Yeah.
when Melissa hit.
That's how the Can't Cancel Me.
That's how the Can't
Melissa
Cancel Me.
version. Yeah.
So is that so you know, like she asked you earlier, do you know what's behind the song? It was there.
No, Can't Cancel Me is just literally just from a place of people wanting to cancel me or life wanting to cancel me and me saying, oh, God bless no man curse. And if it's not so, then it cannot be so. You cannot cancel me.
You know, I just can't see certain people that the industry can fight. Well, you know, one of my artists, Assassin, shout out Assassin, but I can't see the industry, as them called gatekeeper and all, and I can't see the industry fighting TIFF because TIFF stay in our one.
It is, you'll be surprised, and it is so weird. And I had this conversation last week because I'm like, I am not a perfect human being, but I work
hard.
Yeah.
And I do what I'm supposed to do. I show up early.
Right.
I do what a model artist is supposed to do. And I'm like, how do you try to block something that is good? You're supposed to block things that are bad.
Right.
So why are you blocking something that is good? You know what I mean? It makes absolutely no sense. But I mean, when you understand business and you understand that, again, I am a threat. I write my own music. I do my own thing, you know what I mean? And certain people cannot capitalize off me, so that's an issue. You know what I mean?
You know your business.
Certain people can't control me certain way, so that is an issue. You know what I mean? And I just want to make money and sing my songs and entertain my fans and go home and sleep and make happy memories.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we don't live in it, as I say, it's a business, it's a dog-eat-dog thing, and I just say it go.
But there's not much female artists in the genre right now that are successful. So I really can't understand why you don't get a fight.
I can't understand either.
Is it all right? I know there's not a competition nature right now because more females are actually working with each other right now. So are you getting a fight from the male artists them or the producers?
Just everybody over. It sounds like everybody over.
You know what? This would take a whole nother I'd have to come back another morning.
No, man, after your tour done, man. After the tour done, man.
It's just, it makes no sense to me. It never made any sense to me. And as I said, I just wanted to entertain and, you know, do something that I love.
Right.
Make money and go sleep.
Okay.
And go have fun.
So
you know
like
what I
a
mean?
plan.
Does other female or upcoming artists come to you for advice or if you
They
know
do ask.
you've been in it to where, because I'm sure that when you came into it, you know, the older, you know, used to say, boy, what kind of song them there, and then now, you know, that generation is saying that to the new artists. Are you one of those artists that will give advice? Because I hear that all the while. I say, boy, them not giving
Look
advice.
here,
And
I give advice, but I have to also understand that, listen, my reality when I was coming in the business is completely different from now.
No.
You know what I mean? Even though they want to regulate the scamming, the chopping, that's what they're seeing, that's their reality. You know what I mean? How do we strike a balance between the reality of now and the core principles of reggae and dancehall? That is what we need to strike a balance with. Because you can't tell them, we go through anthrax, them go through COVID.
Right.
You know what I mean? Their reality is completely different. We go through MySpace, them have TikTok.
And TikTok.
Right.
But
Exactly.
So the only issue I have with that
So we can't tell them how to feel or what to
Yes.
sing, because they're singing about their reality and what they're singing. The job is to regulate.
Yes, TIFA, but then you hear an artist and you know, say, boy, your artist, you're bad. But follow me, cause my song pass out and I'm on the airport, it reach over. You know, you need that guidance. You have to say, boy, all right, do this and do that for your song reach international, because you know you can't just limit. You can't bigger Jamaican, because I've seen it. You're bigger Jamaican and you come here and nobody know who the heck is, you know.
I can't tell you what to do to go international. I don't think anybody can. There's no formula.
There's no formula.
The
There's no
most we
blueprint.
know is that the rest of the world love drum and bass and love to hear authentic dancehall and love to hear authentic reggae. Whatever you decide to choose on it, the most I can say is use this melody. You know what I mean? Because as I said, the reality of now is not the reality of then. So we just have to strike a balance and say, all right, maybe try using this beat.
Right.
Maybe try using this melody. But what you feel and what you see and what you know is what you know. I can't tell you what to know.
Nice. So the next time we see you will be at Best of the Best. What can we expect?
I'm not telling you.
You're not telling me?
I always ask a question like, I'm going to tell you the play performance.
Little bit.
No.
I know, I'm excited.
The most you can, look here, as I said, when I'm on those shows, I have love to be extra.
Right.
So I'm not going to give you the regular show. You know what I mean? And I'm going to give you high energy.
Nice.
I'm going to give you a costume change. I'm going to give you, you know what I mean? Because it's a major platform. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yes.
So I'm going to have to show out.
Yes, we're excited.
Like that.
Yeah.
All right, we need some more time. You know, Me definitely, I can say I can get an extra 15 right now for start with the rest of the money there. But until best of the best, mama.
Yeah,
Until
I
the
know.
best. Where can they find your songs right now? Which part of them can get
Where them
it?
can
all
find you?
platforms and across the board, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, X, that was Twitter, Threads. It's the TIFA, at ITSTHE TIFA. It's the TIFA, one TIFA, number two.
Yes.
It's the TIFA.
But I only want TIFA on the platform.
I want the DEM.
What of them? That me I talk about. Listen, stick and stay, people. You know it's the morning show. It is a wrap for right now when it comes on to this segment.
Oh, gosh,
stick and stay.
No! Girl, that's how I hear say that in a door rush. We'll be right back, people. We'll be right back, people. We'll be right back. Yeah.
Must be good, you know.
Right?
That being said, we still have Tiffany in the building with Vic.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm going to cut in line because you guys won't let me ask any
Cut line.
questions.
Cut line, mama.
So
Cut
my
line.
question for you, Tiva, is you've always been confident, but lately it feels a little louder. So what has changed?
I don't know. What has changed? I think, as I said, Tifa just got back to Tifa.
Yeah.
Tifa just found back Tifa. Tifa just found back Latifah. And as I say, I'm not bound by any contracts. I'm not bound by any endorsements, and I can just sing and be free and just do what I want to do.
So that was the original Tifa, the loud.
No, all of that was a part of Tiffany, but no, I'm in a different place. I live in a
Right.
different country. Like, it's just a different energy. It's just a different vibe, and you know what I mean? Well, I've studied the business. Again, I had to relearn the business, and I think it's just a different era of Tiffany now.
So
You know what I mean?
so you said you live elsewhere now. Do you still feel that energy living outside of
Yeah.
Jamaica?
It's not-
It no
come on.
matter which part,
I mean, on
right?
social media, you're good. You know,
Well-
and it's only an hour flight. It's not like,
So when you want to feel that
when
that
that's
dance
fly
side,
go
that's
home.
boom, fly go home.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
We have a G5 because it's the hour 45
I
with
don't have a private jet.
You sure? Because like the hour flight for me. Oh, you
Hour-
there? Miami, you there?
Hour flight.
Okay, all right, cool. All right.
Hour
Okay.
flight. Hour flight.
Just have to make sure, no, because I'm saying the G5 status. Yeah.
Hour flight. Hour flight. Quick and fast.
I need to talk to Tifa, the cook.
The who?
The cook.
She can't be.
No, not the baker.
Say
The
it.
No,
cook.
we
Not
can
the
be- we
baker.
can cook.
She can
We
cook.
can.
Right?
Okay.
All right. So do you have any endorsement with Grace?
No.
Good, cool. So I'm going to ask that question, right? I recently went. No. It's a safe zone, Tifa. Trust me.
Oh, no.
I promise you.
Uh-huh.
I've been struggling with it since 2 weeks ago. I left work, was hungry. So I stopped at this location that they sell food, right? And I got me a steamed fish. Now, the steamed fish had a great array of whatever it was. It had corn, okra, but the food is nice. Them put, I don't know which soup them had, if it was chicken noodle. When you make your steamed fish, right? Which noodle you put in it?
I mix them.
You mix
You
them.
mix them.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm going to ask you a question, Carl.
No, boy, you the mix it now.
No, I mix
Yeah.
it. Like, usually, because I want that rich flavor, I use the fish, but I add a little bit of the pumpkin also to give it that rich flavor.
Nice. Favorite dish to me.
I don't have a favorite anything.
You know have a favorite nothing?
Not at all.
Yeah, you want to cook.
I don't have a favorite, not at all. But just seasonal. I'm a Sagittarius. So I'm just like anything.
Saji.
I like any and everything when I like any and everything. But right now,
You go to me like say quick thing, boom, come in. Me not depend the whole day cooking thing.
Corned beef and rice.
no.
Can't be for rice, no cooking.
Probably pasta.
Pasta.
Probably like spaghetti and meat sauce. Wheat spaghetti and meat sauce.
What your favorite Jamaican go-to deal? Because I know them when I want to go to
Go-to?
pasta. Tin mackerel dumpling.
Them they're staple. Love those.
That me I
I-
say
No,
they get a
on left for the chicken
girl.
bar.
Love
On left for the
those.
chicken bar.
Chicken back in
The
it.
curry chicken.
Nah.
Say
Oh,
she
my
not-
uptown lady. Okay.
No. I prefer curry chicken foot than curry chicken back.
that
Chicken
Chicken foot.
breathe.
Relax.
Breathe.
She don't like chicken foot?
Somebody kind of give her one soup with a whole heap of
They had the
nail.
chicken nails
They
still.
don't have
Oh,
the nail
no,
pan
that's
it
not supposed to cut off.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
Yeah, that's
she
supposed to
kinda-
cut off. No,
she
that's
kind of
supposed to cut
petrified.
off.
She kind of petrified.
Do you like
But-
curry goat?
Of course, I love curry goat.
Oh my God, I had a pet goat.
My album was
I had a
called
pet goat.
Curry
Hello?
Goat and Champagne.
Oh my God.
Your album is called. Your album was
The last album was called Curry Goat and Champagne.
curry goat.
Is it a big pet
Have
goat
you ever
or a
pet
little?
a little?
Yeah,
The fainted one.
I
Them.
can't eat.
That's
I can't eat Chaji.
Saved by the height.
I can't eat Chaji.
All right, Tifa. Brown skin man or dark skin man?
Either or.
No preference.
No,
Short man or tall man?
I'm short. I'm 4'11", so.
So you're not. You need that. You need that.
Everybody taller than me.
Oh, no, not me. I'm 4'9".
All right. Okay.
All right. Back to your music. Your music talks independence. Most of them. and relationship. Okay? Can a strong woman still be soft?
Of course. It just takes the right man to make her be soft.
Say that again.
Just the right joke.
Man to make her be soft. We all have that subservient thing in us, but it just takes the right person to bring us to that.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? That place.
Can you, in a relationship, can you separate the on stage?
Of course.
Can you separate Tifa from Latifa?
That's my job.
That's just, okay, that's your job. So
my
when you
job.
come home, you know, look at him and go, how are the age? You know, look,
No.
you know, do that something there. It's honey.
When I come home, I want to feel like I'm home.
Okay. So do you have that balance? You took the break. You have that balance
Yeah,
where
even now as a single woman, when I come home, I am home.
It's just
You
a
know what I
single
mean?
for me. It's just a single woman. You have to say that.
plus the
As a
30.
single
Plus the
woman,
30.
yeah.
Don't you
Plus
have to say
30.
too fast, Tifa.
As a single woman, when
Single
I come
woman.
Plus
home,
30.
I'm
Plus
home.
Okay.
Plus
Plus 30K. Yes.
It's okay. When I come home, I want to feel like I'm home. I don't
Right.
want to feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As I said, when I was in Jamaica, like there are billboards everywhere, whatever. So when I go into my sacred space, I want to just feel like,
Are you?
yeah.
Yeah.
How easy is it to transition from, and I know you said it's your job, but sometimes you have like, because it's a even with us on-air personalities right here,
Yeah.
how easy is it to transition from just being Tifa, the artist? I know you walk off the stage and then you jump in your car, but how easy is it to transition?
It's somewhat easy because, as I say, I'm the writer, so I'm emoting the lyrics. Whether it's whether it's from my personal experience or other person's personal, it's easy to chip in and out of it because it's not an act for me. Something that I built. So it is easy for me, but at some point again you don't want the rah you just want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's easy for me.
And like she said, she live in a neighborhood where they just know your
Miss
ass.
Brown.
Let's see, Miss Brown.
They don't know that part.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's sad because sometimes, like for example, I remember being in another station and somebody was complaining, I saw her and I was trying to talk to her and she, her face did makeup and I have a headache.
You
That's
might
it.
just
Yeah, I'm a
being
human being. Like, I have a
Sometimes you
headache, I
have to
have
tap out, mama.
cramps, I have,
Sometimes
you
you
know
have
what I
to
mean?
tap out.
I'm not gonna be all smiley every single time, or somebody was upset because they didn't get a picture and she going like she do this and we never get a picture and maybe security was rushing me around the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you have to take those things into consideration. It's nothing personal. It's not like I feel like I'm better than I love my fans.
Right.
I don't feel like I'm better than anybody, but you have to remember also like if you cut me, I bleed just like you.
Right, and when me I eat my food and I stop me and tell me say you want a picture.
Cha-cha.
What's the craziest thing I've ever done?
Take off him shirt and him shoes. And give me for sign on him chest.
And his feet.
Well, that's all I do.
Listen,
Well, that's all I expect with Jibu though.
I'm gonna ask you to put up like real autograph, like right or some mama.
Take a wash off.
No. I'm not gonna watch this part. Never ever
You don't
watch
want to
this
see
part.
that. You don't want to see that.
I'm gonna be, but I'm gonna have the plastic and put over it.
No.
I'm just,
You should just let me tattoo my
Jesus.
you know, mama. Tell me, say, baby, we can wave the 30,000 and then we can wear a pants. No? All right, okay.
What's the biggest lesson the industry has taught you?
You have no friends.
What? What?
Yeah, I get it.
Where's the all business?
No man,
You have
no man,
you have
give
no
me a little more detail than that. Like no, because you say you had big. Remember, say you say you had big brothers.
Yeah, but listen.
You literally have
you do,
no
but
friends?
when it come on to the business aspect of it,
Right.
the creativity is never the problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
The music is never the problem. But it's when it come on to the business aspect
Don't
of it.
forget the 10%,
you have
the
no,
5%.
Yeah, you don't have no
The
friends.
breakdown.
Or
You have
the breakdown.
somebody always trying to be
Yeah,
on
you
top.
have no. Listen, the people that have disappointed me the most are the people that I held in
Close.
high regard.
Yeah.
You know what
Right.
I mean? And the people that I back then,
Uh-huh.
but I probably take a bullet for them back then. You know what I mean? They are the ones that disappointed me. Even now, like, you come upon some people and you wonder, like, you know what I mean? Like, some people you hold in a high regard, or, you know,
Right.
you met them and you've always loved them from inception, and then you find out that them are really crosses now.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Them are some real crosses now. So when it come on to business, there's no friends. Because it's a lot of money and it's a lot of fame at stake, and at the end of the day, everybody wants a piece.
So we not believe in the piece. Everybody want it back for themselves.
That's how it go.
If you look at history, brother, Because again, you write a song right now and it might not take off right now, but later on down the line when it take off and the money start making, people will say, yo, me, I did friend when we write that song then, but we never put it on paper. How much percentage man forget? How much the producer forget? How much the instrument player forget?
But you see, back in my days, Jimmy, people was just doing it, you know, for helping out. For helping out, like a man would sing a song and say, you know, say it fit Jimmy. I give Jimmy the song, you know.
Yeah, but look here.
And just I hope, say, you know,
at the
Jimmy,
end of the day, where are the issues coming? I always hear people, oh, them rob me.
Yes.
I may never get my amount of money from a show.
I eat that last situation.
Or I seen even in the news yesterday, Ernest Smith, before his death, he was arguing about the same thing as royalties. When it come on to business, there is no friends. Make sure you cross your eyes and dot your T and cross your eye. Whatever you do, or you say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it come on to money and business, because at the end of the day, it's every man for themselves.
Every man for themselves.
As I said, the music is never the problem, you know.
Right.
The creativity is never the problem. You can beat decks and enjoy yourself and have a great time and create. But it's when the business aspect of it come in.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you open to any do you have a limit to what kind of endorsement you will, like the product, but you know?
It depends.
Like if you not drink Pepsi, you gotta take an endorsement. Example.
No, probably not.
No.
That ever benefit me.
You got to
Just like I had a bigger endorsement. I drank bigger. I got water. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that makes sense. If I can pack up my house with it, I might as well drink it. Or, you know, have my mother, my niece, or my nephew drink it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It would have to make sense for me.
Okay. Do you still get that feeling like you know, like you say, you step out of the airport, you see a picture, you see billboards. Do you still get that, wow, this is me, or do you reflect back and, boy, this is what I work for? Do you still get that butterfly feeling?
Up to now.
Up to now? Is it still so real to you?
Yeah, it's not. Because you have to think about it, you know. It's like when you dream about something or you fantasize about something, like when it finally, like, happens or when it finally hits you, you know what I mean? Like, one of the biggest things for me last year was being on Fox News. You know what I mean? Being on Good Night New York. Like, you think about these things or you watch, watch these things. Or even this year, like, growing up in Jamaica, like, you used to say Deco Drive.
Right.
And for actually them interview me on Deco Drive this year, it's like, it's like full circle moments for you. I don't take none of this stuff for granted because there is plenty of people out there that want my little space. You know what I mean? There's plenty of people out there that in this longer than me that have not accomplished half of the things that I've accomplished. So I don't take this for granted at any point in time.
So with other female artists, do you feel like there's still the competition there, or do you feel like there's more support there?
There is competition, but no, I mean, no, it's more a collective. You know what I mean? Because you always hear a man run the place, but you never hear a female run the place. So might bust the place, but it's always a man run the place. And I think the females now are kind of realizing, you know what I mean? So you find that even though it's not, you know, a great collective, like, you know, 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 might have a little alliance and, you know, them push out, whatever. Like, yeah. Big up to even IKEA that's doing her series. Like, she had Vanessa Bling on the series.
Right.
She have a next series coming up now with Tanya Stevens. Nice. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
So you guys looking out, you guys kind of offer fun.
Yeah,
because over the years, it's always been, you know,
it's
the
not
demand.
It's not a utopic life. Like, you know, everybody's not going to like everybody.
Jesus.
You know what I mean? You're going to have those people that are just horrible. But for the most part, like, with me, I try my best to show everybody love. You know what I mean? With the best of the best lunch and it's actually you know what I mean? And we just all a vibe on the stage and I try my best to show everybody love. But if you cross me, don't take
Sajid part. Collabs. Are you big on collabs or?
Yes and no. My collab process is a vibe, energy kind of tech thing. You know what I mean?
So if your spirit not tech, then
no matter how hot them is.
And it work. For me, it's a far cry. You check my collab history, like that collab get me a Grammy. You know what I mean? So I'm just sticking to my vibe and my energy tell me no.
I'm seeing a new process.
Well, I'm not done my part two yet.
Sorry, part two.
Is there an artist that you would love to work with, collab with? Is there any artist, whether it be R&B, Afrobeats, hip hop? Is there an artist that you would say, you know what? Even if I have to write the song for him or / her.
Producer wise?
No, collab. It's
still a collaboration. It's still a collaboration.
Lady, I want to hear your voice on the track.
You're going to hear, but it's still a collaboration. Like producer, like I want to sing with a particular producer. Pharrell and Kanye.
I wouldn't expect that.
Like she said, I feel a lot of people, not just in our genre.
No. May I listen for ear like Beyonce or Pharrell.
I want him to collab
Pharrell.
These particular producers, like when you think about, I remember say a Pharrell producer, Beanie Man and
everything,
Beanie Man and the girls. Pharrell is like
the
my
boss.
top, exactly. And Kanye, as much as Kanye all over the place, and people hate him and they're back in the shows. Production-wise, he's produced some of the greatest songs. You know what I mean? Not only for himself, but for others.
Yeah.
So those two people I definitely love to work. Off the top of my head,
top two.
I definitely. Everybody else have vibe and spirit tech.
The business so hard. The business so hard.
It's a business.
True, everybody else
very hard.
vibe and spirit. Like when we think about, like, again, I can never be ungrateful. When I think about the fact that I've worked with most those of who is alive in terms of producers, Birch, Dan, Kemar McGregor, Ward 21, Sly and Robbie before them pass on, Stepfather, like, you know what I mean? I've worked with the majority of Steven, Jordan, you know what I mean? I've worked with all of them. So
that's something different.
Yeah, but I've had that upbringing though, where I grew up out here in Jamaica, I was in Canada for a while, you know what I mean? I wasn't one of those kids that was stuck.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I've basically seen the majority of the world before I was 4 years old.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, my upbringing and my musical taste is a little bit different than the average person. But I don't listen to music, I just listen to music. Because as I say, especially with Ward 21 them and Soko and Conley, it's like, when I'm listening to the mix, I'm listening to the kicks, I'm listening to the phrases from the pianos, I'm listening to the synth, I'm listening to, you know what I mean? So those two are my... Timbaland is another person.
Timbaland, the boss.
You know what I mean?
The boss.
But as I said, I work with the majority of one of the greatest even Jamaican experiences for me was even doing the song with Kabaka and me going to the studio, not even in its Junior Gang studio, going to the night. You know what I mean? And see their process, how they be like, you're at the studio and you're thinking, all right, the track going to play. No, there's literally a guitarist there, there's a bassist there. They're doing everything live, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just even a creative, like that night was Morgan Heritage, Busy Signal, like, you know what I mean? And I'm the only girl here and I'm like, all right, for sure.
For sure.
Oh,
trust me, man. You have every Rasta man.
You know what I mean?
You have every Rasta man week. All the ball of them eat, but it's okay.
So it's just a different energy. It's just a different energy and vibe and just doing something different and just... Yeah, I'm not limit myself.
You don't limit?
No.
Nice. All right, Jimmy, I have 3 minutes left.
There's a new process, right? There's a process that I'm seeing, and it's whereas the collaboration that are happening right now, most of the artists, them are combined, them followers. So if you have 5,000, now you have 10,000. I'm seeing a lot of these major collaborations being set to that basis, because you can tell that it's being done for the numbers. What do you think about that process?
Yeah, do you do it for the you do it like them say you do it for the likes, do it for the numbers with like?
I think that's why we're having an issue. No, not only with dancehall and reggae, but overall, and everybody's going like. They said that 2025 was the highest number in vinyl and CDs that they've seen in years, and I think. Numbers are great, but numbers don't make you an artist. And numbers are great.
Streaming numbers are great.
Streaming numbers are also great, but those streaming numbers don't equate to longevity. And it's funny because I reposted something from a guy on the internet. He's like, yo, why is it that these people are streaming billions, but we don't have the next Michael Jackson?
That part of the
because that just equal. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it is we have to strike a balance between influencership and being an actual artist. Going on the ground, you know what I mean? So numbers are great, but numbers just mean popularity. Numbers don't necessarily mean that you're a great artist.
A good artist, okay. All right, Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy, cut it enough. Cut it enough. Give me 2 more minutes. Please add 2 more minutes. Okay, cool.
Why, you have another question?
Go ahead, chat.
So
we
give
just
us
cut to
one
the shot.
thing that people misunderstand. One thing that people misunderstand about you.
Me? One thing that people misunderstand about me, me defending myself as arrogance.
As arrogant?
Yeah, as being, people think that, when you defend yourself or when you stand up for yourself, like them see it as arrogance. But it's not necessarily arrogance, it's just me.
Do you have a question related to money? Call Rennie. Want to get out of debt quickly? Call Rennie. Want financial security for you and your family? Call Rennie. Want to know where to wisely roll over your money? Call Rennie.
Stand up for yourself. Then you hear, she's difficult to work with, or when in actuality I'm one of the easiest people to work with. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that's one of the misconceptions. It's like a lot of the people that couldn't get to use me and manipulate me, them spread this thing like, she's hard to work with and she's this and she's that and whatever. And a lot of the times when people meet me, they're like, but you're not a bee. You're cool. You're down to earth, you know what I mean?
They never get a time of day for
them never really get a chance
to the real
for
actually.
Exactly.
Because I'm only see you on the stage. And then like you say, sometimes you have a headache and them misinterpret that. Them don't get to see the real tip.
Yeah.
If you had to say you have a favorite new artist right now, and this is my last question.
It's a couple of them.
Who just give me the top 3 that you would say. But I'm gonna talk about the one we established. I won't hear about them already. We're talking about the one right under the bus. Right under the bus.
Well, this one is basically established, but I think right now, as a young artist, I think him a do him thing and him kind of get it. I think him get it and him team get it. Valiant.
Okay.
I think Valiant is doing exceptionally well, and I like his consistency. I think Lila Ike is a rock star. I love Jada. There's another girl called Joby J. She's exceptionally talented.
Joby J
is her name. I don't think people see Kraft's full extent of his talent.
Haven't seen it yet.
No, I haven't seen it yet. Who else? Yaxter.
Shout out to Yaxter.
Big up Yaxter.
Big artist.
Do you?
Yaxter a bad artist.
How long time? I'm just. I don't know what it is, but I think it's fair that them don't want to put him, release him. I think it's partly fair because he's a great artist.
Music need to just come back in, and music and politics need to just stop playing.
Yeah.
Stop trying to control the narrative and who this and who from the song them good. Work with the song them.
But politics has always been in the business.
Yeah, but it is so ridiculous. It is so you tend to hold back things, and then when it don't work out, the same people them want pull the strings. It's like, the genre is dying. And you kill it.
Yeah.
It is so annoying. Make the music talk. People want music. People are going through rough things. Like, why you think Can't Cancel Me was such a great song? Is because it appealed to the people and what was happening. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Make the music talk and stop trying to control everything. Just make the music actually come back into the music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very rare because you shout out about 5 female artists. It's very rare that Mr. Other female artists shout out female artists. Like you can look upon an artist and say, boy, nah man, she bad man.
One thing we don't split justice. My band December. I'm gonna talk the truth all the time. You know what I mean? I think IK is an exceptional artist. Shanil is an exceptional artist, and then they get the just or due shine what them supposed to get.
Shout out to
you know
Shanil,
what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so many artists out there. Jada Kingdom is man. You know what I mean? There's so many exceptional artists that are done. There's another girl named Jazzelise, her tone.
Oh, Jazz.
Yeah, man, her tone is just. There's so many of them, and I'm fans of a lot of them. You know what I mean? One way or the other, like Rasa is an ex-bad artist. Like there's so many of them there that them just want the push and the guidance and the direction.
Well, them can get that from SupaJamz.
I ask that question, and I'm glad you said that. Get that from SupaJamz. Why is it that you think that these artists, right, who are doing their thing right now, they don't get played on radio? Because my thing is, we've been getting songs in our emails, right? But what I'm seeing right now is that a lot of them are just taking their things to the social media, internet.
Or to the non-Caribbean stations.
Yeah.
So I have a problem with that.
What I'm saying is the education of it. Because there was this narrative being pushed at, you don't need radio anymore, and what you don't do when radio is the number one source.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a narrative. They need to be educated on what is in terms of spreading whatever. Everything about black. You know what I mean? You can't say, all right, make a promote on social media and then shut up on the page. You know what I mean? Or send some bots over YouTube.
Yeah.
Because that is the reality of it. Like everything like a black stopper. It's just how you manipulate it. I think it's just the education of it. You need all of the platforms. The more platforms your music is on, the better it is for you.
It's a collective.
Exactly.
Nice. Jeez, I'm TIFA.
All right, Jimmy, we're gone. We hit over, but it's all right. Management have our kill, we. Management. Me take the blame for that one.
Yeah, we thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
It was great. We can't wait to see you at Best of the Best.
So your fans them know how them can add you, because I know some people have them page private. How
my page is not private. That is so dumb. If you have a business or artist page, please unprivate it.
And tell some of them say you answer them back now because you answer me.
No, I do answer. I do.
TIF.
It's.
Or it's.
It's the TIFA. ITSTHE TIFA. Yes.
Now, is there a particular single that you're pushing right now?
There's quite a bit right now.
Okay, you see.
Own Money.
We just dropped one on Friday.
No, hold on, I got too fast. We're already in trouble already. Own Money, what that mean? Own Money. What is
again? It's another independent anthem. You have your own money, own things. Your new car with your own rims.
So you just sing for you not sing for you sing for a man where can relate to.
Sure, you have your own money, don't your own things.
Yes, I love that.
Your new car with your own rims, though.
Yes.
Okay.
So just sing for.
Sing for everybody.
Nice. No, the track Can't Cancel Me. When was that song released?
Last year, August.
And what's the feedback you get from the
everybody
song?
love Can't Cancel Me. Everybody love that song. Everybody.
Jimmy, you know that song?
No, I try to remember the name of the one that I have on the Ilangoli, brother.
It's not released. That was just me taking free hype on the internet.
TIFA.
What do you mean free? TIFA, no man. Look at
TIFA, them not authorized it yet, TIFA?
Them not authorized it? Stephen!
Well,
Stephen!
Look
Rock
here.
hard chin on it.
I'm looking at the mirror.
Eh?
But you just released another one, right?
Yeah.
The one, I think I put it up on our stories that you had sent to us.
Wait name. The Wrong Man. The Wrong Man came out Friday, and it's just
Yeah.
Yeah, The Wrong Man came out Friday.
No,
and
listen,
it's basically,
no,
so The Wrong Man is basically
Mr. the video.
Yeah, The Wrong Man is basically, just talking to people who choose
The Wrong Man.
The wrong man.
But in terms of a lot of them choose stability over love. And that's why you have a lot of jackets, and that's why you have a lot of murder suicides. Because
That's on
That is
Friday
true.
show.
That's
man.
on Friday
show.
see,
That's on Friday show.
you know what I mean? So it's basically from the point of view of a woman that is with somebody and she's saying, I love him and provide for me.
But
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I wonder sometimes what life would be like with this next
If you did
man.
love your brother.
There's not one song of hers that a woman cannot relate to.
not one.
Not one. I
Not
love them
one.
all. Yeah.
Because of the problematic.
No, but even with even with men, and I find this a lot with men in Florida because they tend to marry rich. It's the same thing we don't know. Only they with some woman because of them stature, because of them money, because of them family money. You know what I mean? But that's not necessarily where your heart is.
Right.
So you have 3 different relationships outside.
Right.
You have your sweetheart
Right.
outside.
I have to tell the woman at Jamaica, say you soon come
You
back.
soon come back because you want your green card.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
That
A real thing.
Oh, man, that work. Yeah.
It's a reality. You know what I mean?
That's
a lot
true.
of us choose stability and money over love.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, nobody in love.
So do you choose the wrong man or the right one?
TIFA, you're too old.
I'm confused.
You're too old.
I'm confused.
You have an old woman spirit. You need to card up.
No, but the truth. But even with them little young girls, it's the same thing. Some of them calves, them have to turn back here. Them can't stomach the man. You know what I mean? And that is why 63% of children in Manchester, they're jackets. They're 63% paternity fraud.
We come from
We come from Portmore, yeah.
Paternity fraud is because they're choosing stability over love. You know what I mean?
Okay, people, so check out her new song. It's called
The Wrong Man.
The Wrong Man. The video out.
Jesus Christ.
The video out. Little bit, me have to go so sometimes, when she dip on the bed, me have to do some little more because I don't want to seem like a pervert.
Google
But
it right now.
the video at.
YouTube.
The video is at. Even the little lazy man on the bed where I sleep.
Shout out to...
No realize that she has sing about him.
Shout out to Sniper and Scotch from Gambino Sound. They played the right man and the wrong man in the video.
Listen, the brother on the bed and the man here shot cigarette out and the man roll back over on the bed like say boy, I don't be shot.
That's why anytime when you hear una woman sing songs in the house,
when them hum
carefully.
Listen to the hum.
It's a word shot throughout. Yeah, man. You ever walk?
I'm gonna drop Can't Cancel Me right about now. The song at. I'm gonna see TIFA do a little bit because I'm gonna drop out the instrument, drop out the vocal. You don't think y'all left and sing?
That's fine.
Okay. All right, people.
Here we go.
It's the Mawnin Show.
Drain what we still going. All them attack. I mean, me and bounce back up, come back lock. You will never bow to no man cause I got a my boss. Can't cancel me. If the one of them write me off, I mean no write me off. Can't cancel me. So me tell them when I dead do not dash away. Not tell me nothing where you hear mama lash. She say when them a fling them even me wash away. Because you can't cancel me. I mean me and bounce back up, come back lock. Can't cancel me. What is a 19? Who no can't stop?
Can't cancel me.
Every day to know like God have it, keep it that. You can't cancel me. So me smile and bust a rock, God have my back. You
Can't cancel me.
Me will never bow to no man cause I got that my boss. Can't cancel me. If they one of them write me off, I mean no write me off. Can't cancel me. So me tell them when I dead do not dash away. No tell me nothing where you hear mama like she say. When them a fling them even me wash away. Because you think of that? SupaJamz, we are the BADDEST. No other can't test cause them LAME. Them a PRE. Can't be ME cause we have SupaJamz, well LOCK. I want the DEM. I want to be able to shake and I pop down friend. From my up in night at the DEA. Think of that? SupaJamz. Granny gal. SupaJamz and mix. No granny.